You know, in the NFL, I feel like when you're going against like high-level opponents, it really just comes down to like a couple plays that'll like swing the favor. And on one side, we just haven't been able to really find that edge. All that comes through, again, is just preparation, just throughout the week, doing everything possible, making sure that you're ready for your matchups, so that you're ready for your one-on-one. And throughout the week, you just slowly keep building more confidence. You slowly keep building more belief that, you know, when the time comes, you know, you'll just go out there and do your job and eventually come out with the W. You know, it's an O-lineman's dream to run the ball like 30 to 40 times a game and truly just impose your will. So for us to have that ability to go out there and impose our will, you know, it definitely fills me with a lot of pride.
You can just tell like that this is the heartbeat of the New York Jets, is this offensive line.
We saw some stuff that we really liked.
As a Jets fan, the offensive line whips ass.
John, super funny, keeps everything light, and is a good leader.
John, he probably the most talkative one. He's a good guy.
Let's go! I think the offensive line as a whole has been pretty good. I think Myers has been solid.
Josh a little more serious.
He's got it, like he's out there. He's the one in control.
When ABT went down and Tip stepped in at right guard, I think everyone in the room was just super filled with confidence with Tip, knowing that he was going to go in and do his job.
Tippmann has played well at right guard.
Joe Tippmann's a very good player inside.
And then we got our two young tackles.
Olu Vashon can play football.
Oh yeah, he can.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Armand. Membou.
You know, there's a lot of the times where I can just look out there and he's got, you know, whoever it is clamped down out there.
Playing next to him, he keeps me like chill, relaxed.
It's more like a 5-as-1 mentality where, you know, every single guy has their specific job. Every guy has supreme trust and confidence with one another.
This offensive line looks like it can be a strength moving forward.
Trust is on me, trust is on 3. 1, 2, 3. Trust.
The last time that we enjoyed a lot of Jet success, what was the strength, arguably, of the entire team, certainly of the offense? It was the offensive line, right? Like, it was the days of DeBrickashaw and Nick Mangold and all of the guys that were veteran presences, the Damian Woodies, the Willie Colognes. You can very clearly see that the Jets want that foundational group back. I think that's the best insulation for a good football team, is having those guys up front, those 5, to protect your quarterback, to get the ground game going. And these 2 tackles, I think, are going to be here for a long, long time.
Just no questions.
What's your kind of assessment of the offensive line through the first 3 games?
Yeah, we're just working through things. It's me trying to figure out them and them trying to figure out me, and just stay in the course, continue to try to get better at the little details we're working on within the offense and within our group. And I think we're headed in the right direction.
The fact that they looked as good as they did without Elijah Vera-Tucker after him getting hurt so late in the process and them having to shuffle, that would make me breathe a lot easier about what this season might look like.
This young tackle duo has the chance to be special. Membou whooped ass, man. Dominated.
The truth of it is, there's putting the pieces together, and then there's actually making them work.
You need the offensive line to do its job.
Justin Fields muscles it across the goal line, and the Jets convert.
If you know going in that the philosophy is we've got to win up front, that motivates you.
Bruce Hall up the middle, big hole, first down.
Yeah, just look at the one-on-one block right up the middle.
I think just the mindset for us is playing hard, fast, and physical. That's the main thing Coach Hyden tells us to do. Our DNA is to run the ball, so, you know, O-line, you got to be able to block. Just taking ownership in that, get the offense to go, you know, we got to be the ones to take charge.
They really have something with that tackle duo, the way they can run the ball, the way they can pass protect.
Those guys played great.
What about the young tackles, obviously, on the left side, and obviously Membou on the right? Just kind of what you think about their play.
Yeah, just two young players that are coming along. They're on top of it. They're smart. I'm really happy with how they prepare every day. These are two young guys that try to do it the right way, every time we're out on that field, so I'm happy about that.
All just builds on trust and how much time we spend with each other. Throughout that entire process, not only are you learning the plays, not only are you learning the game plan, but you're also building trust within each other so that when you go out on Sunday, you have the complete confidence in one another to go out and do the job.
You can have all these great pieces and draft them high and do all these things, but at the end of the day, it comes down to performing.
I think it's just understanding that it's going to take time. It's not an overnight process.
Listen, we know we have work to do. And I said this before, this is not an instant coffee team. Right? This is a team that's going to continue to keep stacking until we get to where we need to get to.
It's an interesting process, especially it's been a while since I've had to kind of start from scratch learning a new offense and with a group of guys. It's just challenging, getting the X's and O's and then, finding what this guard likes on some of his double teams compared to the other one. It's just kind of, figuring the more subtle nuances of how we like to play with each other.
Hand off Braylon Allen. Off left guard into the secondary. Gain of 9.
They lost their guard, Elijah Vera Tucker, for the season with a triceps injury. He's arguably their best and most versatile lineman.
To suffer some injuries this year was really hard, right from the jump with AVT going down. But you can also see how capable those four guys are that Tippmann can kick out to guard. And you can bring Myers in off the bench. I'm really encouraged by how the offensive line has played through the first few weeks.
I think the biggest part is just communicating with each other.
Can they come together as one collective unit and be better as a whole as opposed to the sum of the parts?
The thing I like to see is they're establishing the identity Aaron Glenn wants. Watch all these offensive linemen come and push this pile. You see Beck in there. You see the other offensive linemen come in. That's the identity that Aaron Glenn has been trying to establish, and that's something that he is going to be very happy to see on film tomorrow.
We know that in the back of our head, it's on us, and how we perform is a big indicator on if we win or lose, so it definitely is it's a lot of pride right there.
Brees Hall out of the backfield, makes a man miss.
Shoot, as long as I've been around, running the football and stopping the run is one football game, so that's been a big thing for us.
Hall, he's got blockers, and he's got speed.
Just kind of being the engine that makes everything else go. We take a lot of pride in it.
One thing that we don't say around here is the heads in the barn. We're always getting ourselves ready to go play a game all the way to the very end. So looking forward to finishing this week out on a good note and going to Miami.
Inside the right upright, and the Dolphins strike first. They have a 3-0 lead. 10:51 to go in the first quarter.
I think winning football is winning the early downs, first and second down. So having positive plays on those and being able to run the ball is just huge for the whole flow of the offense.
I also think it's interesting the Jets come out in their first snap and they got 6 offensive linemen on the field, a clear indication of who they want to be.
Wilson goes in motion, and Hall tests the middle and finds a pretty good hole and bursts forward for about 7.
Heavy dose of turning around and handing it off.
Starting tackles are 21 and 22 years old. No other team has 2 starting tackles that young. Braylon Allen running hard, and in 2 runs, they get the drive up and running. Jordan Brooks made the stop.
I think that's just a whole emphasis on our offense, being able to run the ball on whoever and then expanding on that. So, whenever we get the run game going, that's a good indicator for us to know that, we're really going to expand the field, unlock the offense.
There they run over that left side where Fashanu sits, the former first-round pick out of Penn State.
Fields. Buying time on the edge, will take off and run. Again, and he's going to fall forward for a first down out near the 40. So this is exactly what they wanted to do. Allen spells him in the backfield. He's got the football out of the I formation, just barreling downhill. They are gashing this Dolphins front.
These young guys are going, yeah, more of this. Yep. This will help us. More of this.
You're seeing it, though. There's a 6 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends. This is like a goal line formation for the Jets.
Making the statement early that Glenn had hoped to. Off the play fake on first down, Fields is flushed, plenty of room. Justin Fields motoring and then slides down at the 21 to convert in the first 3 games. Handed up inside Isaiah Davis. They try to pick up 3rd and 5 on the ground.
Normally, everybody having pros, a team can't take their group and go out, like you said, on the first drive of the game and just impose their will all the way down the field, put together a 12-play drive, and 11 of the 12 plays are runs. Just doesn't happen. Like, whatever defensive coordinators are on the horizon to watch the Jets the next few weeks, they're watching that tape. They're watching how they ran the ball opening day against Pittsburgh. They're watching this offensive line and the stable of running backs. Obviously, when Justin Fields is healthy, the element that he provides in the run game, and they're realizing that they're going to have their hands full trying to stop it.
You're going to run the ball on 3rd and 5, right, Bob? You're going to go for it. You got a plan. So again, nice to get those key yards. You got to get one. As easy as it sounds, you got to get some push. No Braylon Allen. Remember, he's out, so you got Breece Hall now with a lead back in front of him and Mason Taylor.
Taylor now motions left to right. Under center, Fields. Bootleg out to the right, he wants to throw. He's going to reverse field and run left and get a block. Left sideline 40. He's at the Dolphin 30. Cuts it back inside of the 20. At the 10. Weaves to the 5. Into the end zone. That's a Jet touchdown. A busted play on 4th and 1 becomes a weaving Justin Fields touchdown run.
With Justin, not only do you have a great quarterback, but then you have an extra runner that the defense has to worry about. So just having that, that extra runner that the defense has to be locked into it opens a whole other new dynamic for the offense to go into.
We take a whole lot of pride in what we do. If something go wrong, we put it on our backs and come back the next play or whenever it may be and come back and be better. I think us being the engine is what we want as a group, for sure.
What's up, all of them?
I need more food. There's oysters and other things. Is that
I didn't know y'all had that. You want it? You want it?
Is somebody in charge of ordering this food, or do you guys just like go rogue and start things?
A little bit, yeah.
Chip got this thing down. It works. It's been good. It's been good. We're gonna keep it like how it is.
It's a lot of responsibility, too.
Right.
It is.
Some guys will get like the pork chop or the chicken every once in a while. Really, the apps are the real show. Like with the oysters, we got some tuna tostados on the way. It's a whole bunch of good stuff.
At the end of the day, like, these are the guys that you're going to war with, so you want to get to know those guys. So just taking advantage of any opportunity you have to go out with them, have dinner with them, or just talk to them, it goes a long way.
I didn't really know what to expect coming in here, and it's been amazing. Like, just the best guys, super funny, just easy to get along with guys, easy to talk to. So it's been a lot of fun, man. I love our room.
Who's playing? Best U.S. golfers versus the best European golfers. Oh, it only happens every 2 years. So this year, where's that at? Long Island. Oh, you went. Yeah, I went Tuesday. Hell yeah, dude. I'm pumped about it. That's badass, really.
How was the course? It was pretty nice.
It's super nice, man. As a public, like we can play it. Like, yeah. People camp out to play it. Bethpage Black. Bethpage. Yeah, it's a city on Long Island. It's just named after that. It's a Bethpage State Park. It's hard though. It's hard. It's hard.
I gotta get you guys on the tape of the individual photos.
I think I'm better off with it.
Membou. What the f are you doing, man? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Please don't cut that out.
Armand is super funny. Definitely one of the funniest rookies I've ever gotten to play with. So it's been a blast playing with him.
And then me, I feel like I'm a little quiet, but I got my funny moments too.
Yeah, Josh said you're the funniest one. I mean, what?
He's on the funniest one? Yeah. I mean, they say I like to troll a lot. I feel like I just be chilling, but I guess they take the things I say in a comedic way sometimes when it's not intended to.
I'm a serious guy, bro. Y'all just don't be taking me serious, though. I be trying to lock in, but y'all think everything a game, bro. Y'all think I be trolling? I be dead.
How would you describe Armand?
Comedic, he's a funny guy off the field, but on the field it's like he has a switch, and when he's on the field, he's kind of just like an animal. He's like a dog, just goes out there with reckless abandon, just trying to dominate his matchup.
You know what I think helped you a lot, like getting better? Like the meeting the other day, the coach. I think you took them too hard, No. And like before you were here, I feel like now you're here.
When you look where you were when you were drafted to now, what are some of the biggest things you've learned?
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Armand Membou.
What up, Coach? What up? Just like we talked about. Just be mean, nasty, and go be a...
I'm already knowing, Coach. Yes, sir.
My man. Man, proud, man. Happy. Can't wait to see you, all right, bro?
I mean, obviously, everyone's is way better than college, so just getting used to that speed. But, I feel like once you get used to it and practice and stuff, then it becomes not too bad.
The Jets are getting some excellent production out of their top pick, Armand Membou. He's got a 95.8% pass block win rate, not just the best on the Jets, but the 8th best in all of the NFL.
He's done a good job. He's done a good job, especially for a rookie. Again, it's about how he's preparing to play the game. He does a really good job studying the opponents, understanding the looks, and going about it that way. I would say mentally he's ahead of where most rookies are.
The way he attacks every day, he's quiet. He'll make little jokes. You can't tell if he's messing around or if he's serious. But something we've talked about is you can tell he's always listening. He's always, even if he's gonna make a joke about it, he's got that written down. He's got that locked in.
The way that he understands leverage is why TJ Watt kept ending up on his ass the entire game. Because he would read his momentum, he'd understand he's being too aggressive here, I got him. Or he just understand he's gonna turn back inside, I got him. And he just buries him. And it's just this is all natural. He's a kid, he's 21.
Yes, sir. There he is. We'll get you some other apps in.
To see him actually show up, it means a lot to us as an O-line. Growing that relationship outside of the building, getting to know him better, getting to know his reasons, his why for coming out every day and why he plays the game. It really helps, and I love seeing him out there.
We're watching Tip's sister play volleyball. Who she play for? IU Indy.
What number?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Stand by your word. Oh, she's on the court.
Yeah, she is. She's lefty.
Oh, here it comes.
Hey! Oh! That's so good. That's so good. We got that? Okay. We got that. That's out. Let's go. I don't know. That's the word. Clearly. I thought they just got a point. I'm still. She said, we're going to be hyping. Come on, here we go. Hey! Okay. Set it up. That's weak. Easy. Get that. Give it to her. One more time. That for it? It's okay.
I think it's important. Especially for an O-line room, like we were talking about earlier. It's just such a unique thing. 5 guys working together as one like that. So it's huge.
In my 3 years that I've been here, I think it's been such a great O-line culture of building us together. But this year, it's something about it just feels different, as a group.
That's crazy.
You can tell from Aaron Glenn day one how much it means to him to be the coach of the Jets and how he wants this team to have an attitude in how they play. That begins on any team normally with an offensive line. Foundationally at the line of scrimmage, the game is either made or can fall apart for a team right there. And they know that. That's why they've drafted the way they've drafted, and that's why I think Aaron Glenn is putting the emphasis on that group that he is.
I just want them to say that we play hard and that, we're physical.
Just showing a certain brand of football, showing that, we're the most physically dominant team.
I want to be, one of the best offensive lines in the NFL.
The great teams are the ones that have the closest O-line room, it's a group of guys that are super close that, nobody's going to mess with. We're going to keep, no matter what happens in the game, we're showing up on, Monday, Tuesday, whenever we're watching film, how can we get better? What can we do next week that's going to help us to, kind of take us to the next level again?
They bring it. That's a group that you gotta be ready for, a group that you gotta prepare for. I just want to be that a known group that's known for physicality and dominance.
Hey, hold on on me, hold on on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold on.